Hello, so good to meet you at this global motivational meeting. We are reading World Scriptures book to inspire and empower with positive vibe for today. These holy scriptures empower billions of people, families, communities, countries, and the whole world, and will help these quotes you too. Just read them and practice. As we read the holy book from the beginning, please find all the chapters at our Message to Billion channel. Now, as we read about qualities for the success in life, let's read about righteousness. Righteousness means a life upholding high principle and dedicated to public service. Righteous people are the spiritual and moral pillars of a society, bestowing its vision and setting its value. By their courage, moral rectitude, and devotion to public service, they demonstrate the exemplary qualities of a good citizen. Righteousness is often demonstrated by concern for the greater good, for the community, the nation, even for the world. Father Moon calls this being a public person, living a public life. He teaches that we should strictly live with a mind to serve the greater good and never fall back into acting with selfish, greedy motives. It is not easy to be a righteous person. Righteous people invariably place public duties ahead of personal gain. They are serious about the property of every action they take. When society is corrupt and decadent, such righteousness is not always welcome. Righteous people face persecution, yet the value of righteousness is so great that in the Old Testament story of Sodom and Gomorrah, God was willing to spare those sinful cities for the sake of 10 righteous men. Every community needs such people. Righteous persons stand against evil at the cost of himself. The master said, a gentleman in his dealings with the world has neither enemies nor affections, but wherever he sees right, he ranges himself behind it. And if God has not repeated on man by others, the earth would have been corrupted. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Jesus went up to Jerusalem and the temple. He found those who are selling oxen and sheep and pigeons, and the money changers at their business. And making a whip of cords, he drove them all with the sheep and oxen out of the temple, and he poured out the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. And he told those who sold the pigeons, take these things away. You should not make my father's house a house of trade. They that are desirous of victory do not conquer by might and energy, so might as by truth, compassion, righteousness, and spiritual discipline. Discriminating then between righteousness and unrighteousness and understanding what is meant by conversiousness when there is recourse to exertion fight without arrogance for victory is there where righteousness is. Under this condition, no, O king, that to us victory is certain, and this battle indeed where Krishna is, there is victory. Neither let us be slandered from our duty by false accusations against us, nor from it by menace of destruction to the government, nor of dangers to ourselves. Let us have faith that the right make might, and it that fight let us to the end there to do our duty as we understand it. Further, let's read quotes from the second God Messiah, Father Son Moon. The Chinese character of righteousness is a combination of two characters, yang, sheep, and self. In other words, when you put yourself in the position of a sacrificial lamb, you will create the condition of righteousness. Go and do something adventurous for the sake of the nation and God's righteousness. God will encourage you. Go ahead and do it. Then you will meet with abuse. There will be a confrontation, but if you subjugate the evil on your own, then God will be pleased. It is the outcome God hopes for. Will God help you if you were in fear, too afraid even to fight? Therefore, raise well-intentioned problem. You must be able to distinguish between good and evil. But how do you distinguish them? In the world, good and evil are intermingled. However, in the point where good and evil became distinguished is in yourself. The world is evil. Therefore, if you live without colliding with the world, you are an evil person. You live in a fallen realm. Therefore, if you are living your life like a fish caught in a net, you are an evil person. If you just continue with your life instead of confronting the world's evils, you are an evil person. Since you know that the present day world is an evil world, you must fight against it. Why? It is because humans fell. Having fallen from our original position, you must climb back up, and in order to climb back up, you must struggle through it. It will not do so to stay still. Otherwise, you will never be able to greet the new world and humankind desire. You will not leave a mark of goodness in history, and the history will not be able to progress. That is why, as people who would advance the cause of goodness, you must fight. It is a principle that the side of justice grows stronger with persecution and difficulty. Therefore, when we are hit, we will develop even more. When good people pursue a certain goal, they are often uncertain about their objective, and on the path they find little support to stimulate and strengthen their aspiration for goodness. On the other hand, evil people find help every step of the way and relationship to encourage them from the beginning to the end. Therefore, a person who is seeking truth inevitably finds him or herself in a situation of loneliness and sorrow. The path of the person who upholds goodness will not be a smooth one. Not may people welcome an individual who strives to cultivate a character of exceptional goodness, especially as he tries to assemble an environment that meets his standard. There will be opposition when that person tries to build a family of goodness, and even stronger evil forces will surround and oppose any attempt to build a tribe of goodness. Father, I am going forward as a strong man, bold and magnanimous. I will not be put to shame. Please watch over me on my path. I will make thee proud of me. So powerful quotes for today. If you have difficulties, please watch one more time this video. Share this video as we and this billion happy life subscribers marathon. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become a member of this Heavenly Parents Holy community globally. And see you tomorrow with more powerful quotes. Don't forget to leave a comment. What you think about how these quotes help you. See you tomorrow. All the best. Bye bye. Your coach Nikolai Serpal.